computer keyboard has a heap of switches, all corresponding to what the computer understands as a capital Q, a capital W, and all the things that we're familiar with. But that can be changed. It doesn't have to be that way. For argument's sake, there's a keyboard called a Dvorak keyboard, which puts the keys in a slightly different location according to how often they're used within the English language. Or if you're a French person, you might want to use the French dictionary and therefore the French language, and their keyboard is a little bit different. So in other words, you can make these switches on the keyboard mean different things to the computer so the computer can act on them in different ways. We're used to seeing computers having keyboards as pretty much the only way, keyboards and mice, of getting information into them, but of course there are a lot of other ways that information can be gotten into a computer, and sometimes a keyboard isn't the best way of doing it. There are the FPOS or credit card terminals where you really only need to put in numbers and yeses and nos and things like that, so you don't need all the keys. And then there are other keyboards that might be used for different purposes. So the Makey Makey just works like a switch as well. And if you have a look at, for argument's sake, connecting something to here, as soon as that connects to earth, then it makes the circuit, completes the circuit, and the electronics on the back of this card will send, hey, spacebar's just been pressed, to the computer. Same with the click, and same with the down arrow, right arrow, up arrow, and left arrow. So what I've done here is to print out that family tree just by grabbing that image and printing it out. And you'll notice that each of the little pictures has now got a little piece of metal sticking out from inside it. We'll just go a little bit closer so we can see that more easily. So my Makey Makey setup now is to take one wire, and you can see it sticking through underneath this piece of paper, which is a printed version of what you saw on the screen earlier on. And you'll notice that each of those wires gets connected in to the Makey Makey, to the WASDF that we looked at earlier on. And there's one connected to Earth as well, and that's the green wire.